Hi guys, welcome to CrickServe's YouTube channel. So in today's video we will discuss about the best death bowlers and how these death bowlers have improvised and overcome every tough decision this season and have outshined a class apart. Death bowling has been an integral part of cricket, be it any format. But when it comes to the shortest format of cricket, its role becomes even huge. In the IPL 2020, we have seen many teams bowl excellent death overs and many teams falter at the same time. In IPL 2020, we have seen two super overs so far and also many classic death bowling spells. Let's talk about some of the classic death over bowlers we have seen so far. And the first one in the list is definitely the one and only Jofra Archer. Jofra Archer has been the strike bowler for Rajasthan Royals for a couple of years now. Archer had a brilliant IPL 2018 when he rocked on his debut, taking 3 wickets against Mumbai Indians, dismissing the likes of Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, and Kieron Pollard, along with his famous telephone celebration. Archer has all the variety that one can think of, but his pace and his bouncers are his primary weapons, which will keep the batsman guessing at the death. He has been an invaluable asset for the Rajasthan team, not only in the death overs but also during the opening overs. Archer has performed consistently in the IPL 2020 for the Royals, apart from one match. Archer has so far taken 5 wickets from as many matches. Even though he is far behind the leaders among wicket takers, Archer has one of the best economies in the IPL 2020, 7.1 so far. Apart from that, Archer has also made some important contributions lower down the order with some beefy shots. The next bowler who has been an invaluable asset to the team as a death bowler is Kagiso Rabada. Most would not take exception to the argument that Kagiso Rabada is the best overseas bowler featuring in this edition of the Indian Premier League. Rabada was an out and out success for Delhi Capitals last year, and his effectiveness was highlighted even more when the team struggled in his absence. Rabada picked up 25 wickets from 12 matches in IPL 2019 and bowled at an economy of 7.82. This is when he bowled all the tough overs. If there was one bowler who knew how to stop Andre Russell last year, it was Rabada, and he continues to be a tough bowler to get away with this year as well. With his quick shot of flint deliveries and on point Yorkers, he was handed the ball in the super over last year against the Kolkata Knight Riders and he delivered instantly by bowling the memorable toe crushing Yorker to Andre Russell, dismissing him instantly. In this year's IPL, he was handed the ball once again in the super over against Punjab and he dismissed both KL Rahul and Nicholas Puran in consecutive deliveries with two each of deliveries, which hit the stump and banished them. With at least one wicket in the last 19 consecutive IPL matches, he has become the most consistent bowler in the tournament. And by doing so, he is even the purple cap holder and a marquee player in this T20 league. In 6 matches for Delhi Capitals, Rabada has bagged 15 wickets with the best figures of 4 for 24, averaging 12.33 with a decent economy rate. The South African pacer is the holder of the purple cap this year and in the list with other big names such as MI's Jasprit Bumrah and RCB's Yuzvendra Chahal, among others. Another prominent death bowler this season has been Mumbai's Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit has a huge armory of classy deliveries with the prime attack being the toe-crushing Yorkers. In the 6 matches he has played, he has already taken 11 wickets at an average of 17.82. Jasprit was a go-to bowler of Rohit last year as he bowled quite a few super overs. We have seen him bowl super overs against the likes of Aaron Finch and Brendan McCullum and still concede less than 10 runs. Even the more special thing about this was that the first ball of the super over was a no ball. From defending the free hit delivery to conceding less than 10 runs in the over was a Herculean task. This season didn't start very well coming into a tournament, and he had his off days, but he ensured he came back to his level best at the correct moment and has become the force to reckon with. He bowls the toughest overs for his side, and very recently he bowled a classic spell against the Rajasthan Royals, taking 4 wickets in a spell of 4 overs and conceding just 20 runs. Apart from these bowlers, there have been others like Pat Cummins, Andrish Nortje, who have the capability of bowling well in the death. But due to weak bowling partners, captains prefer to bowl them out in the power play and the middle overs itself. Surprisingly, Russell has emerged to be a death bowler for Kolkata this season, as he has bowled 2 to 3 overs in the death in quite a few matches and conceded less than 10 an over, which is a huge bonus. Punjab youngster Arshdeep has been pretty impressive too, dismissing the likes of Andre Russell in the 17th over of the match, bowling according to the plan and sticking to his strengths, his lines and lengths, backing himself at every moment. We expect to see many more match winning performances by these death bowlers in the remainder of the IPL.